This is, you know who. I got a cup of coffee, and I got some bagels. Good. Now, this is episode 2 of the AMN Morning Talk. And so, I like coming out here. I love coming out here because I get to hear things outside. Birds chirping, airplane. Either that or someone's using a weed eater. And got my dog Vizzy and Biddy out here and stuff. So I want to talk about next week's TWWRN Roundtable and what we're going to go over next week. Now, I mentioned a few things yesterday on the roundtable, and it looks like we may cover it. And now, what I mentioned was, now, we all know about Syria, about the new guy. Now, the new guy ain't Syrian. He is Israeli. He's not Syrian. He's Israeli. Now, what got Bashar al-Assad removed was, now, ISIS caused a lot of shit that nobody knew about. They dropped gas on the citizens of Syria and blamed it on Assad. And now the guy, Syria is a Christian country. Syria is a Christian country. They've been wanting to get Bashar al-Assad out of there for years. His father was president of Syria years and years ago. So al-Assad was loved by his people. It was a Christian country. It wasn't Islamic. It wasn't Jewish or anything like that. It was Christian. And so they blame. They tried everything. If it was for ISIS that did this bullshit behind the scenes for, you guessed it, the Biden administration. And so Mossad went in there. Mossad. And it caused all this shit and forced Bashar al-Assad to go into exile. And the new guy is not really Syrian. He's not Iraqi. He ain't Turkish. He ain't Iranian. He's none of that shit. He's an Israeli operative running Syria for who? Israel. Not the U.S. Israel. Why? On behalf of Benjamin Netanyahu. That fucking cocksucker motherfucker. Yeah. Here's an old fact. When Netanyahu was out the first time, people were happy. People were fucking happy because while he was in office, he put his own people in danger. And they brought in the new guy. There was nothing happening, I guess, you know. But what made it worse was Benjamin Netanyahu is a warmongering Zionist. A warmongering Zionist. And, you know, it's just that it's really fucked up that, Netanyahu wanted to really, he wanted to bomb Palestine off the map. He wanted to wipe Palestine off the map, period, And, see, was it between 47 and 48, they took half of Palestine and gave it to Jews, which is like, hey, we'll give you this, But over time, they expanded more and more out from where they were, what they were given, Jerusalem, The thing is, you had Yashar Arafat, who was a long leader of Palestine. He was part of the PLO. But he passed away. And so then the thing is, when you look at the current events now, Netanyahu needs to go. He needs to go. Zelensky needs to go because he basically canceled elections. He's censoring people, his own people. I mean, whether you're a journalist or whether you're on the radio or whatnot, he's basically becoming a dictator, And I don't think anybody in Ukraine would want a dictator, But I was mentioning that I was talking about what happened over 30 plus years ago in Panama. And where 7,500 people on the poor side of Panama were massacred by our military on the orders of George H.W. Bush 41, because they were going after Manuel Noriega because he refused to play ball with us, with the government, our government. And if you stop playing ball with us, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. And it was a military coup to bring them down. We invaded Panama. Okay. If you all remember Black Ops 2, that mission to capture Noriega, right? To capture Noriega. That was a true story, right there. They brought in that game, and so And now Black Ops 6. Now we all know that Alex Mason is confirmed gone. He's so is Mason. No. So is Hudson. But the thing is, it's a sequel to Black Ops Cold War, right? Cold War. Now the thing is, they're using what they had in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 6. Continuing that beginning of the first game of Black Ops game. I think that thing is, Noriega was captured. He was captured. But the thing is, he was set up, and the media was told, "Oh, well, he was a drug guy. He was a drug dealer. He was this. He was that." No proof of that. No proof of that. And they set up Manuel Noriega. They planted drugs on the guy. And the bags came from us. So, I mean, you got to think, like, okay, well, why? Because, again, Manuel Noriega refused to play ball with us because he got tired of being this, puppet. And, so, it took the Marines, Navy SEALs, all that shit, they took him down. But the thing is, he was innocent the whole time. So our government got mad because Noriega refused to play ball. And this is 89, between 89 and 90, man, when Bush 41 became president, after Reagan's last term, And so if you're a world leader and you refuse to play ball with us, regime change, right? Now, what's her name? Tulsi Gabbard, when she ran for president in 2020 herself, she mentioned regime changes. And she basically said, hey, look, we've been doing this for decades, man. And it's true. Our government has been doing regime changes for years because they want a foothold on the global scale. If they want something, they're going to get it. They're going to get it. And so they went after Noriega. They framed him for being this drug guy, How they do it is they have this little gift basket. This little gift basket of clothes, pornography, drugs, all that shit that they create to frame a world leader who refuses to play ball. If you refuse to play ball, this happens to you, okay? So Noriega is free now, and he served, 10, 11 years in prison. It was a CIA coup. They controlled the coup. They just needed military backing, And that's what happened. Um, but that's what we're going to talk about next week in the record next week. So it'll be next week, um, either Monday or Tuesday. Um, and so we will be doing a record table on Rumble. And not just YouTube, but also Rumble as well. So, and a buddy of mine who runs the Red Table is just signed up and is following me on Rumble, and I'm also following him as well, because now we're expanding the brand to Rumble, and hope that'll work as well. So the thing is, there's been so many regime changes that sometimes they will recycle a world leader they ousted the first time. Then they'll bring them back just to oust them again years later. And so Pinochet, he was ousted twice by the CIA, and he got used twice. He got ousted twice. He got used and ousted twice. Now, in 1953, okay, that's 72 years ago. 72 years ago. This year. Iran was, they were nationalizing oil. Their own oil. And the UK and the US wanted a piece of the pie. Because oil, it will always be about oil. Okay? The US and the UK will always have a foothold in the oil department. If they want a piece of your oil or your resources, they will ask. They will fucking take it behind the scenes. Okay, behind the scenes. Vietnam had oil. Venezuela had oil. Now, if we naturalize our own oil source, naturalize it, dude, we'd be fine. We'll be fine. There's a pipeline up north between North Dakota and Canada. That pipeline that Biden shut down. He didn't do it. Somebody else behind the scenes did it, and he just so. Man, my thoughts on that writing scandal thing. That was it. That ghost pen. I think the reason why they used that is because they wanted to keep him in the basement, and whatever they wanted, they put his signature on it. Right? Isn't that called forgery? Isn't that called forgery? Right? I mean, Did he really write that? Probably not. It's probably why they use the audio pen the whole fucking time. And if they did, big human blundering fuck up. Number one. So, you gotta ask yourself, right? Now, so Iran nationalized the oil back in '53, and the leader, the president of Iran, it was a democratic election, and see about that. Our government, the Five Eyes, hate elections that were democratic. Why? Because it to them, to the Five Eyes, that's a brick wall. That's a political firewall. Okay? And so CIA and my state put it in, got him out there. Put in the Shah. The Shah. What the fuck's a Shah, man? You know, that bullshit. So, the CIA went in there and did a propaganda. And who is the godfather of propaganda? Edward Bernays, the godfather of propaganda and the son of Sigmund fucking Freud. Sigmund Freud, yeah, the son of Sigmund Freud, Edward Bernays. Lizzie. Hey girl, come here. Biddy. There's my Lizzie girl. This is Lizzie. It's my Lizzie girl. Say hi, everybody. I'm on YouTube. Oh. Look at your nose. But, they've been doing regime changes ever since. They tried in '59 with, Castro. And, they failed. He outlived his contemporaries. Like, Fidel Castro outlived Gaddafi. He outlived Arafat. He outlived everybody from '59 on. And they're all done off over time, but he outlived everybody until he died. Like, wow. Like, shit. You know, shit, you know. So, the Castro family's no longer running Cuba. You know, it's a new guy now. But he's still keeping up with Fidel Castro's communist ideology, man, you know. Still going, you know. And Barack Obama went to Cuba to watch a baseball game. Yeah. to watch a baseball game. You know. And stuff, so. Like, wow, man. But, the embargo was ended when Trump was in office. Ended. After, over 50 plus, was it over... The embargo was thrown on... we got to end the feed here because my battery's running low. So, again, I am good old Reverend Ordo, and this has been the Anonymous Mando'Ade Network. And if you guys are new to this channel, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, ding ding. And always remember to live healthy, happy, and wise. And I mean healthy and wise. And I'll see you all later in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.